Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do a premiere draft of Dominaria United. Now, I already started off bumping my table. I know I've been kind of like harping on this format being uninteractive and not very fun for the gameplay. I'm going to try to not do that as much. I think I've made my point with the format. I'm still not a big fan of it, but I do still want to collect more of this set, which is why I'm still doing more of these drafts. My goal is to have at least 100 packs for the pack opening, maybe even a bit more than that. Because I do actually like a lot of cards in this set, and I do want to collect them for some constructed purposes. But I can also imagine that it might not be very fun to watch someone just complaining about the gameplay of the format every single game in every single video. So like I said, I'm going to try, no guarantees. But the drafting process I do think is still pretty fun. So let's have fun with that part. And we get, well, pretty balmy green rare. And I only have one of them, so that will be... How do I only have 2 Haunting Figments? I feel like I've played a lot of blue. Anyways, that's definitely going to be the pick here. If that wasn't here... The rest of this pack is a little mediocre. I mean, I might start off with Espionage, maybe the Urg Spawn of Turg, or Cleaving Skyrider. Those would probably be... the picks, probably in that order. And then after that, maybe the Figment or Bite Down. I mean, I could hope Bite Down comes back. I doubt it's going to. Phalanx is okay. Alright, who do we have in here? Anybody I knew? Nobody I know. Alright. Well, we get a Shivan Reef, which is not going to be the pick. I think it's going to be the Phyrexian Rager. Rager, I think, is, like, the best card in the pack. Garna's pretty good, too. Although, double red and double green, that's not quite how I want to start a draft. Rager is just going to be a solid card regardless. Could also take a Coral Colony here. I don't think any of the green cards are picked, because you see these like come around, especially the Tortoise and the Snare Spinner. Could also just take a land. But I think Rager's a little bit better than a land here. Oh, here we have a Bite Down. Or we have a land. It's an on-color duel. I'm going to take the land here. Bite Down isn't, like, super premium removal. Our Carpulsian Forest is not... We might be Domain, so I'm going to take the green-black land first. Wow, these packs are just not doing a ton. I'm going to take the Sojourner here. It is a green permanent to go with the Defiler. It's between Sojourner and Shadow Prophecy. And nothing else here really makes me want to switch colors. Like, I could go Heroic Charge and maybe get into some token deck, but these packs have not been super strong yet. Alright, so here we have... Again, another kind of blah pack. Maybe now I take the Bite Down or the Death Bloom Gardener. Either one is probably okay. The Splatter Goblin is okay as well, but we're not necessarily black. I mean, we're seeing plenty of Shield Wall Sentinels and Clockwork. Looks a lot of the same cards. 2-5 is... 5 toughness is okay, but not really where I want to be. I'll take the 2-drop here. Or I could even take... I'll take the 2-drop over the Battle Rage Blessing. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How did we go from like 3 blah packs to this? We've got 2 lands still here, Territorial Morrow and Electrostatic Infantry. We're kind of a far ways off from doing the infantry thing, but we're not a far ways off from doing the Territorial Morrow thing. That black-red land would have been nice to have too, but, you know. I guess in this pack, maybe I should take that as a sign red is open. I only have Splatter Goblin and Rage. I'm going to speculate on the infusion here. Well, Urg Spawn of Turg coming back that's a good sign. And Bite Down is a good sign. I'm just going to rare draft this. It doesn't help with Domain, but I'll take Battle Rage Blessing. It could be fine. It's better if we get, like, more menace creatures. Not really going to go into red for that sort of stuff. There's a Haunting Figment, which I guess is going to be the pick because I don't have 4 of them. That's a good reason, right? If we have to play the Barkweave Crusher, we can. Oh, Mythic Rare Ajani. Another sleeper card. There's like 3 sleeper cards in this set. That's going to be the pick because it's a mythic and I don't own any of it. And now do I want to go into white? We could actually go into white. We don't have a ton of black. And Ajani is a permanent card that will trigger the Defiler. It's also a Wingmantle Chaplain. But I'm not falling for the, Yeah, that was my thoughts, too. I'm not falling for that, Wingmantle Chaplain trap again. We do have a Joda's Codex here. Because there is a chance we're kind of domainy, and that would be a good card to get. Another Territorial Morrow. These cards are insane. We just have to get the lands that go with them. Hopefully that Root Walla comes back. Here's a land. Land is going to be the pick here. Over a second codex. Yeah, we don't need a second codex. We need to be getting some lands where we can. Herborg Repossession. That is a good card to have. I almost was going to pick the Vine Shaper, thinking, you know, maybe we'll get the off-color pick. A couple other domain things, Writhing Necromass. But yeah, the pick here is definitely going to be the Repossession. We're firmly in at least black-green. We're going to try and play the Ajani. But we will need some white fixing. We don't have a bad deck going so far. Then again, I feel like there's so many, the density of playable cards in this limited format is like pretty huge. So I think you can end up with a decent / usable deck pretty much regardless of what you do. Let's keep taking domain payoffs when there's no domain lands. This is kind of the struggle I have sometimes trying to draft these domain decks, is sometimes I get a lot of the domain payoffs and I don't get good opportunities to pick up the lands, and sometimes I get opportunities to pick up a lot of lands and no domain payoffs. This pack has nothing for me. We're not going wide, so the Warhorse is really kind of meh. Snare Spinner's not quite what we want to be doing here. I would rather just rare draft this, so that's one less of these I have to open when I open packs. There's a Bite Down. That's a serviceable removal. Again, nothing else really in that pack. There's a Destroy Evil that's kind of late. If we end up being able to splash white, that's probably the best thing for us here. Well, blue seems to be open in this direction. I guess this will just be... uncommon for the collection. What is going on here? Shore Up? I'll take Nijal. Take Voda. Suddenly we got a bunch of blue cards. Ooh, Llanowar Loam Speaker. We did kind of have that last time, but that can also help us splash the Ajani. 3 lands in this pack. Hopefully one of them comes back to us. I can't say I can count on that, but I could maybe count on one of the lands or the Sentry coming back. Maybe Connoisseur. I've seen that table too. Yeah, I'm going to take another Loam Speaker. Drag to the bottom. Oh, yes. Drag to the bottom, we've got Mossbeard Ancient, we've got Fliver's Vinewall. I need the Radiant Grove. But that's a little bit good. We'll take Vinewall here. Vinewall's fine. Okay, I think the rest of the... Well, we're only at 18 playables right now. And that's if we're splashing that, As if I have to, I could play that. Ah, there's for white splashing. It helps that nothing else in this pack is particularly great. So now it's a pick between a junky rare we're not going to play and a land that's going to be for our deck. And this is where I don't recommend rare drafting. We're going to take the land that we're going to play. I could play a Scout the Wilderness. It could get us a swamp or a plains that we need. Rather than another domain payoff that I probably can't fit in this deck. Yeah, let's go with that. Shadow Prophecy. Get some card draw. That seems good. We do have the Codex. I already have a Battle Rage Blessing. Could take another Scout the Wilderness. I'll grab the Shadow Prophecy. I don't think we need more domain payoffs. We just need more things that help us get these lands. So we'll take another Fliverous Vinewall. And we've got 3 lands, so we're at kind of 22 playable. How did this happen? I guess that whole, like, last 5 picks of the, second pack kind of threw things off a bit. Choking Miasma. I could run that. Or a Vivisector. How are we on 2-drop creatures? Splatter Goblin, 2 Vinewalls, that... We've only got 4. But I've been kind of blown out by Miasma a couple of times. Upgrade the 4-drop or get another Scout the Wilderness. I'm going to take the second Scout here. And watch as we get another Scout. Oh, yes! That came back. That was... Our first pack didn't have a land coming back. I'll take a Tablet. Hopefully we don't need to play that. Oh, I could take Battlefly. I'll take the Swarm. Oh, we'll redraft that. Okay. So we've got kind of an Abzani domain thing going on here. And I did go ahead and purchase these cool Unfinity basics. I did kind of want them. So we have more cool looking basics to look at these drafts. And that's a reason you should subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Battle Rage Blessing. Giving these 0-2 walls Death Touch is probably not where we want to be. Then again, some of our bigger stuff is likely to get like double blocked or whatever. And I could see Battle Rage being good there. Then again, we also just have the Choking Miasma and the Drag to the bottom. We don't have any red sources in the deck. So I could, in theory, just not run a basic mountain, and this would max out at 8/8. This will max out at a 4 mana 4/6, and 1 mana to activate and draw. And we only have 1 blue source, so that is kind of another issue. Do I have any... Oh, but we also have, like, Shadow Prophecy and Drag. Maybe I do want to run 1 mountain, 1 island, because we can fetch them. I feel like I am going to do that. I think we're only going to need 1 plains, though. For the Ajani, we have the Sunlit Marsh and the Radiant Grove. And I think I'm going to cut one of these bite downs because they're just not going to be good early on. We have Barkweave Crusher in the deck. Do we have... Oh, we didn't pick up that Sentry, did we? And the rare land does not actually help our domain. Could play a tablet, too. We might actually need the Barkweave Crusher. Barkweave Crusher might actually be decent here. Yeah, let's get a also have those cool lands. We're gonna go with these first. Island. I do want to get 1 of each, though. There's the mountain. I think we can cut a plains for that. How many green sources do we have? 6, 7, 8. Oh, yuck. Let's cut a swamp, then. Oh, this mana is going to be a little rough. Mana's going to be a little rough, but, I mean, if we get green, our Vine Walls, Loam Speaker can help cast other things, Scout the Wilderness. We might be okay. 2 Territorial Morrows, Defiler of Vigor, and the Sojourner. Our top end is looking pretty decent. And we have a... What does a Ajani even do? Reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature or planeswalker, put it into your hand. Oh, that's cool. Distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among up to 3 target creatures. They gain vigilance. Alright. You get an emblem with whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, target opponent gets 2 poison counters. Alright. So we do have like a couple like sweeper things here and some big toughness. those kind of go together. Let's see how well this deck plays. I'm most worried about the mana, because we didn't get a ton of good land. We got 4. But clearly not as many as I would have liked. Yeah, we're going to keep this. We've got our double black for drag to the bottom. We have cool lands. They're so nice to look at. We don't have a turn 2 play. But we don't have many of those in our deck. Okay, that's fine. Vine Shaper Prodigy. We'll play our Rager next. We'll have Drag to the bottom, which can sweep for 3. Oh. Oh, I see this is a Person of Culture. I'll totally block here. Also just might scout the wilderness and get one of our other lands. Probably a plains at this point in the game. Just because we do have white cards to cast. We don't really have any blue or... we don't have any blue or red cards to cast in the deck. Braid's Frightful Return. You're gonna sack a creature to make me discard a card? Alright. I'm gonna get back a thing. They're gonna get some value. There's our... Let's do that. Let's scout the wilderness here. Grab a plains. Now our domain is at 4. This is really going to sweep things. This will be an 8/8, and this will give... Actually, these two go really well together, because this thing will never kill this. Well, maybe if we only had one type. Yeah. If we only had one type of basic, how would we cast both of these? I mean, you could do it in Constructed, where you have all these duels that don't have basic land types. But why would you build a deck like that and put domain cards in? And we also have the repossession here to get this back when this inevitably bites the dust. We're not going to be sacking to the Braid's Frightful Return, so we'll take another 2 damage there. This will also gain us life, that'll be nice. Another cool-looking forest. Alright, let's go with this. You play a 2/2, I play an 8/8. And I'm not going to sack that 8/8. Just take your extra card. Opponent has drawn a lot of extra cards here. I just want you to play like 3 or 4 different creatures right now. I said that would happen. I think I'm going to repossession and just replay the Rager. I think that's the play. Rather than like, oh, Iconoclast. Okay. Still not good enough for me to want to... Yeah, we're gonna just get both of those back. I will trade again. Hopefully opponent plays more creatures. Play like, I don't know, 3 more creatures. And we'll sweep the board. We haven't really been playing like we have a board wipe. We've just been playing our stuff as we've been able to play it. And block the Trampler. And play things that aren't Territorial Morrow. Opponent's missing white, we're missing red. Plays Repossession. Okay, so they also have the Repossession, Morrow, Braids. These are just all the same cards you've been playing. Go ahead. Fine. We've both just been playing like the same cards over and over. Is that the second Repossession you've had? No, that was the first. Returning Vine Shaper Prodigy. Uh-huh. Play Shadow Prophecy here. Phyrexian Rager. Uh-huh. Oh, Weatherseed Treaty. That's kind of an issue. Going to go get that Plains, I take it? Yeah, I've got full domain now. And just casting that regularly. Okay. Well, let's Shadow Prophecy. I'm going to pick the two good cards. Splatter Goblin. Let's attack. That is a 3-turn clock. Codex. I could Codex Splatter Goblin and draw. Like that. Guess I should activate this now. Oh, that can also sack land and gain me life. Cool. We might have to do that. I should actually... I'm gonna take 2 anyways. Oh gosh, I'm gonna take a lot more than 2. We're gonna be sweeping the board. Actually, we're just dead. That was annoying. Yeah, not much we could have done about that. I guess Shadow Prophecy kind of hurt us there. We did kind of get a lot of our life loss cards. An opponent just kept getting extra draw value. Between multiple Vine Shaper Prodigies, why am I against a mythic opponent? A mythic numbered opponent? Our deck's not that good. We go first, though. I guess this is fine. We'll just start getting our different colors out there. Oh, hey, there's our swamp. So we're just missing red. I'll take the swamp. We could kind of use double black anyways. Can't really use triple black. This hand is turned bad because we just keep drawing lands. Repossession, that's a good card. Us will go attacking. Going to Impulse, okay. Thought there was going to be a tribute to Urborg there for a moment. I don't want to cast the Defiler into a Essence Scatter, but we're not really able to pressure our opponent much, so we need to draw, I don't know, like Phyrexian Rager next turn or something. Okay, sure. Just cantripping this. Yeah, I don't want to make their things, yeah, their Essence Scatters good. Which clearly he has. Tolarian Terror. Okay, cool. Ooh, the sleeper hit. I don't think that's the play here yet. Do we play the Morrow or the Defiler? I'm gonna play the Defiler on the off chance it lives. There's actually no Extinguish the Light right now. I'm gonna hold this back to block as well, because getting in for 1 point of damage isn't the greatest thing ever. We could actually pay 4 life to cast this. 4 life and 2 mana. I could actually be a play next turn. Okay, there is Rona's Vortex mana open. And there's Essence Scatter mana open, so we're gonna play the Ajani here. I could play Ajani and the... No, because then I can't have mana open for the thing, so we're just gonna pay this, yeah, normally.
Phyrexia surround you. Don't resist. Join us.
If it's a creature, otherwise you may put it at the bottom. It is our 1 mountain. I am gonna keep it. No attacks. Just because this makes this into a 2-turn clock. Phyrexian Espionage kicked. Let's get rid of this piece of crap. And we get our Territorial Morrow on the field. There could be another Rona's Vortex. Oh, that is for sure getting blocked. Oh, you must have the, oh, that's actually fine. You got another Timely Interference? You do not? You're just losing the terror? I mean, I'm cool with that, don't get me wrong. We'll start by plussing this. Okay, you're going to repossess the terror. Okay, okay. Start by plussing. Oh, that's just going to go to the bottom.
Reinforcements.
Full domain. My guy's better. Could also do the emblem. I don't think it's worth it to do the emblem. I'm just going to keep plussing a Johnny. Have Urborg repossession on stuff. Probably get back the Morrow and the Battlefly Swarm. I don't like how few cards are in our hand right now compared to our opponent. And Extinguish the Light is also now online. They have the second swamp. I don't know if this waiting is a good thing or a bad thing for us. A lot of cards in hand. Still a lot of cards. I mean, I could hope that, like, 3 of them are land. Oh, you didn't have the second green source to play. Okay. Alright. There's Tolarian Terror. Okay. Stop. Let's see what we get here. Destroy evil.
In perfect harmony.
I mean, that can stay on top. I guess I have to repossess the Battlefly Swarm. I have to attack. I do need to play the land here to keep the swamp open. And now there's 3/3 flyers coming. I think the key to this turn is going to be having a Johnny survive. We have a Destroy Evil to kill one of the terrors. And the Territorial Mario will have to be blocked. Again, that doesn't seem to be an issue for our opponent. No, please attack me with Tatiova. Attacking me? Alright. I'll take 8 here. Make that Death Touch. I mean, if you have... Yeah, if you have Timely Interference, you have it. I could destroy Evil the Wall. Give my Morrow or my... Give these things Vigilance. I can give that wall Vigilance and another... I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, Timely Interference, Natural Predator of Death Touch things. Another terror? Come on.
Phyrexia fights as one.
See if they go for a double block with the Terror. Obviously that 11/11 has to get blocked. Just that, huh? Okay. Alright, we can probably count on 6. Yeah, 6 in the air. One of those terrors is dead. Our opponent sees their Destroy Evil. Or Johnny's dead. Okay. Well, I can't stop that from not being dead.
We have played our
4 terrors? Come on. That's ridiculous. Well, kill one of them, I guess. Scout the wilderness? Can't really attack here. And we're just gonna die to aerial beatdown. Well, that has to get blocked. Of course, the opponent's got plenty of stuff. Yeah. And we're just dead. I know I said I'm not going to harp on it, but I don't like this format. We just sit here and lose and can't do anything about it. We're 0-2. With a deck that probably shouldn't be 0-2. But I don't see what I'm doing wrong in the gameplay. I just feel like the gameplay just becomes uninteractive. Remedy. Alright. Let me get hands like this. We can't keep that. Alright, we'll keep this. Probably get rid of the swamp. Our opponent mulliganed too, so I guess that helps. Let's play the Splatter Goblin. Get that going. I don't need to block that right now. That's just 1 damage. There's a Root Walla. Loam Speaker, Vine Wall. I think we'll go with Loam Speaker here. And that taps for mana. There's the Queen. With no attacks. Let's tap slightly. Actually, no, let's leave the blue. I know we don't have any blue cards. Wow. That was amazingly awful. Top 6 cards, can't find a land. Found all of our good stuff, and now that all went to the bottom. Opponent would have to spend the 4 mana or a trick to save this. So I feel like blocking there is good. I'll take the rest. I'm not ready to lose the Lone Speaker yet. If they want to spend 4 mana and then we just trade here, yeah, that's fine. Just don't have much to do here. Alright, play a bunch of creatures. Play nothing. That works too, I guess. There's a Morrow. That's good. A nice little 10/10 creature there. Alright, is this... do you have any other creatures to play? Maybe their hand is like Destroy Evil or something? Strength of the Coalition, okay. I kind of don't want to just be dead to a trample trick. Just gonna do this. I could repossess stuff. Be semi-efficient. I guess I'll take the Splatter Goblin. Here's a 10/10. Probably gonna get met with a Destroy Evil. Yo, or not. Okay. Is this stall for time? It's not. Okay. Attack for 12. Reinforcements have arrived. And we'll kick this. So we get a couple of tokens ourselves out of it. We don't really need any of these. Replay the Rager. It is all the rage. Another Scout the Wilderness. Alright. The Trample Trick requires red. Take up the shield does not. Well, Territorial Morrow's job is to attack every turn. So attack it shall. I have this for 3. Oh, I can actually cast this as well. Let's do that. Alright, we're both at 6. Intense stare down. Looking for our first win. Okay. That's not bigger than a 10-10. Not much is. Choking Miasma. I don't think we play that. Because that thing can just be pumped anyways, and it would only kill all our tokens. If all our opponent's lands becomes tapped for some... Okay. Alright, we finally got there. Finally got a win. After getting matched up with a mythic rank 1000 opponent. Alright, let's see if we can get at least a couple more. You know, my win record for this format is like 38% right now. Not counting the Alchemy draft. The Alchemy drafts I was actually doing well with. I had a 64% win rate on just the Alchemy. I checked that on the untapped.gg. It tracks all your stats and that. Kind of useful information. Jesus. This hand is unkeepable. This hand is better-ish. As long as our Loam Speaker doesn't die early. Plains is good. Probably gonna scout the wilderness for a swamp. Okay, Death Bloom, that's fine. Okay, I don't need to scout for a swamp now. I could play a Johnny. That can't possibly be a bad idea, right? Red-green. They could play something with haste and kill it. Let's play Johnny. Oh, completed. Puts it lower. I don't need that forest. I forgot, when you complete it, it comes in with like 2 less. So yeah, any haste creature. Yeah, also like, okay.
Death is but a momentary failure of flesh.
We're gonna do this kicked. Going to get probably either one of these will work. I'll get the mountain because we do have 2 blue sources in the deck. That card is a problem. I'm not going to play the Battlefly Swarm yet. Lagamos, the Hand of Hatred. It just gets you a card draw every turn. Drag to the bottom is -5. Is it? Yeah, -5. So I could kill... We gotta kill that stuff. Well, let's attack first. Yeah, I can't let all of that continue on. That's going to damage me a couple times, but that's okay. Battlefly Swarm, alright. We're sitting decent here. Of course, it depends on what our opponent is about to... Okay, well that doesn't bother me. Territorial Morrow seems good. Just gonna play it normally, no need to pay life. Here's 7 damage. I suppose I can't block the Whelp now because I don't have black up to activate the Battlefly Swarm, but I have massive threats in play. I think we're gonna get this one in. Yeah, we're going to cast this before combat. The top end of our deck coming through here. Yeah. You can't do much about just big creature, big creature, big creature. Alright, we're 2-2. Let's try and get at least one more win here. Sort of mitigate some of the massive gem loss that comes with less than 3 wins. Daniel Danielson, didn't we play him in the last draft of this? I'll keep. We have like all of our domain colors. But I can't... Not good enough to get the turn 3 Sojourner, though. I mean, I can have turn 4 Sojourner. I may want to scout for tokens. So I've got turn 4 Sojourner, turn 5 Defiler. Defiler is going to be difficult for our opponent to deal with because they're red-green. That's an issue.
Every power stone fuels our cause.
Just for the record, we gotta play our Defiler next turn. Bite down, also an issue.
I require more energy.
I'm gonna have to run the Defiler into the Death Toucher.
Every step brings victory nearer.
Because we can't let Karn just chill out there. And don't have any more bite downs, please. Okay. Alright. Flivorous Vine Wall. One of these is going to get paid for with life, or I play both of these. Yeah, we're going to do this. Make me a 10-10. I'm going to pay 2 here. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Well, that's got to die. This could actually be an issue.
These reveal themselves everywhere.
Well, at least Karn is gone, so we kind of have a chance here. And everything has Menace now. And it just... Again, nothing I could have done about that. This is why I don't like this format. Once again, our deck seemed fine. Drag to the bottom, a Johnny. I mean, we were kind of lacking in 2 drops, but that wasn't really why we lost. It was just opponents play their stuff and we can't interact with it. Crawler maybe wasn't the best. We didn't really get to use the Urg much. I mean, at least I got a Mythic and a... Wait, how many rares did I get out of this? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6 rares and the Mythic? I guess there's that. Well, I guess for now, I'll take my leave.